see. So we have, yeah, Jojo and StickyDaki. Where are you at? Should be in here.
There you are.
There he is. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I mean, they just have to literally just have to wait 30 seconds when they sit down, and that's it. Like, we don't have to necessarily like go back and forth. I know. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh.
Put the Beauty and the Beast blanket back where you found it. All right.
All right. Here we go. So yes, I got that.
Right.
Okay.
We good.
So we have the Ruby Orie versus the Carmine Hakumen. All right. They did not check their buttons. They did not check their buttons.
At one point in time, we will all remember.
Yeah, that is the kind of thing that, like, at least they picked it up immediately. But it's definitely the kind of thing like we as Smash players are still getting used to. So Jojo is getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. Atlas is still getting used to it. It's a little embarrassing for us, but you know we're getting there. We'll get there eventually to check our controls first, no matter what.
Yeah. Because it's always important. Everyone plays with their different play style. Some people will use their pads. Some people just use I mean, they're both called pads in the end, I guess.
Yeah. Sticks versus pads. But game one, it's leading with the Carmine against the Ruby.
Nah, here's the thing about Jojo's Carmine. He's very good. He's very controlling, but he uses his blood very sparingly, which on one hand is good because he has a lot of control. Those pools cover a lot of the screen. However, he's already down to half health, and StickyDaki hasn't even gotten off a combo yet.
Yeah, he does opt to use his blood in neutral more than he does for his combos, because you won't really see him go for any high damaging combos. He'll go for the combos that will get him health back. So you'll see a lot of auto combos and assists and things like that. But, you know, we just got some, DPs being thrown out left and right. It's a strong option in this game for sure.
Yeah. Everyone has a DP, and it's never like... I mean, there are some bad times to use it. There's definitely a huge punish if you happen to use the DP and miss.
Yeah, it's a high-risk, high-reward thing for sure.
But if you're getting pressured...
good block.
Nice reflect. Jojo's Hakumen is always very solid with those reflect DPs. Like, he throws them out, not necessarily spamming them, but he still keeps a good amount of control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he reads you pressing a button and will go for the DP. And especially with Hakumen, he'll go for the counter super if he has the meter. Or, he can go for the ambiguous cross-up with that jump C with Carmine.
So that is game one over to Jojo. So yeah, StickyDaki didn't really get a lot of space to move in that. He didn't really get his Orie out to and catch Jojo so that he can get into those loops. Yeah, so StickyDaki needs to find those openings, get in there, and get that damage out.
Yeah, and honestly, just kind of letting the Carmine use up all of his blood and kind of just damage himself is a viable strategy. Like, just not necessarily approaching and kind of forcing him to approach. Because, I mean, Carmine does have pretty good hitboxes up close, but his mix-ups are very straightforward. You really just block low, and then you see his slow overhead come out, and then you can either... But yeah, counter super is going to get him out of the corner and force him to switch to Ruby.
That was a very solid loop there. He decided to go for the damage instead of the continuation of the loop. However, missed the assist to continue it.
Unfortunate. Boo, yeah. No burst punishes all around. That's one thing that, like, my timing for it is not great, but I feel like a lot of people will get a lot of mileage by learning how to use assists to punish those bursts.
Yeah. Here's a tip that I've been trying to figure this out for the past week or so. And from what I can tell, if you are able to know that burst is coming out, if you push your button as your opponent's burst's eyes fade away, that's more or less when you're good.
Yeah. And that's what I've been using. I've been using the moment that time stops freezing, like when the time comes back in motion where people are moving it to call my assist. But yeah, Resonance Super is going to get a good amount of damage, but only level 1, so...
And goes for the counter super. That Orie is at 1 health. And
the double counter special. That is one thing. That's like the only good thing about counter DPs is you can spam them if you need to.
Oh, put it... Trying to get a little reset. Oh no!
Switches to Hyde. All right, all Uniest characters. Except for Hakumen, yeah.
No, Orie Hyde. Now, Hyde, very interesting. So both of us have played a little bit of Unius in the past week. Hyde is definitely an interesting one. I feel like was very pulled back in this game.
He's very well rounded
in this
for sure.
game, yes.
He does everything. Like, he's got a good projectile. His assists are really good. His 2B is ridiculous.
Yeah, but in like Unius, he has a very strong options all around, and he has very good control. But then again, in Unius, you have like 2 other directional inputs that you have to learn, which is side, down, diagonal.
Yeah, definitely a lot more options in that game than here, which I think is good because of the way that this game is a 2v2 game. So if you gave both characters like a plethora of options that are in their like original games, like in Under Night and in Persona 4 and in Blaze Blue, like there's just too much to account for.
Yeah, I am very happy to see where this game has come out with its balance of simplicity while having a very high skill barrier. You're able to get in and have a lot of fun with it, even if you don't really have any knowledge of what you're doing.
Yeah, it's very beginner friendly, but that DP range is so ridiculous. It's so huge.
It's in front and it's behind. It's just everywhere that you need it to be. Oh, watch those pools.
Yeah, did not switch out. So now he's left with just Orie.
Orie is good. If he catches this Carmine in the loops, it's probably a dead Carmine. But
he's gonna have to wake up Resonance here. Oh no, actually that's it.
That's it.
Wow, that was actually. I'm kind of surprised that he killed off of that. I thought that. Well, that's good that Jojo knew what he needed to go for to make sure that he got the kill.
Exactly, and that is that match to Jojo.
I actually really like that DP out of that blood freeze, because usually after that I've seen him go for combos, and like if you go for 5A after that, then that ends it. You tag out immediately. But with the DP, there's so many hits that it keeps you in.